seals for the wild. I'm Keeper Ange, and today all of the seals you're going to meet are either rare, rescued, or relocated. Now these amazing seals are Taronga's ambassadors for the wild. Now the first seal you're going to meet is one of our rescued seals, and you've already had a quick peek at him, but let's meet him properly. This is the very handsome Bondi.
Bondi.
Hi, handsome boy. Now Bondi here is an 8-year-old long-nosed or New Zealand fur seal. As a fur seal, he has 2 very thick layers of fur. You can see he looks quite shaggy. Now originally, this species of seal was first discovered in New Zealand, so they were called the New Zealand fur seal, but they are native to Australia as well. So the push is to change the name to the long-nosed fur seal. Now Bondi was found on the very famous Bondi beach with some pretty incredible sharp wounds down his body. Now because of the extent of his injuries, he wasn't a good candidate for release. But as you can see, he's in great condition today, and now he's a very important ambassador for his species. Now Bondi, do you want to start off by saying hi to everyone? Oh. That's lovely, thanks buddy. And believe it or not, we all have something in common with Bondi. Have a look at your hands. Let's have a look at Bondi's front flipper. Bondi has the same bone structure in that flipper we have in our hands.
Wow.
And while his flippers may look awkward for getting around, they allow Bondi to move about much faster and easier than you might expect. So Bonds, let's go for a walk, buddy. Notice how he can use all 4 flippers underneath his body while climbing to the top of our wharf. Great job, Bonds. You can give him a clap if you like.
Yeah.
Now what Bondi's showing you is another natural behavior, and this is how seals are traveling through the water. Now every time Bondi jumps up into the air, he takes a really quick breath. And that allows him to build up quick speeds for when he's chasing prey, or for when he has to get away from any predators out there. Now there are a few predators that seals need to look out for. There is, of course, the killer whale, and there's that other one we already mentioned. We'll see if Bondi remembers. What are we talking about, Bondi? How good is Bondi's famous shark impersonation? And he's probably the hairiest little shark you're ever going to see. But what he's showing you is the natural behavior seals use to cool their bodies down. We talked about Bondi having 2 really thick layers of fur. That fur is great for keeping the heat in, but it's only those naked and hairless flippers that will allow that heat back out again. Well done, Bondi. Now those flippers are also incredibly strong. So Bondi's weight changes a lot throughout the year. At the moment, he's weighing 80 kilos, and he has no trouble at all holding up his entire body weight.
Wow! Oh my god!
Now Bondi and I are only out here to start things off, so why don't we say goodbye to everyone?
Bye!
And we're going to be welcoming out a couple of friends of ours, so please welcome Keeper Jose with the very handsome Peppa.
Thank you very much, Ange and Bondi. Didn't they do a great job? Now I am out here with Peppa, as Ange said. Peppa quite different looking to Bondi that we've seen so far, because he's a sea lion. Sea lions only have 1 layer of fur, whereas the fur seals have the 2. Now being a Californian sea lion, these guys are actually found on the west coast of the United States. Peppa though was actually born in a zoo in Holland, and came to us when he was only a year old. Now there's one thing about Californian sea lions that makes them different to all the other seals out there, and Peppa's going to tell you what that is. Is that American accent? Peppa's also here today to show us the life of a seal.
How big is that?
It is so big. Oh. Wow. This is great, honestly, I'm so happy.
Now, life of a seal isn't always easy, and human impact is one of their biggest challenges. But Peppa, you did a great job, so let's grab you a big bucket of fish. Now, you may have been surprised to see how easily our seals catch their fish as we throw it to them. And that's because of their sensitive whiskers that help with the sense of touch. So let's have a closer look. So on the count of 3, I'm going to get you all to say whiskers, and let's see how easily Peppa can move them around. 1, 2, 3. Each of those whiskers is what helps him find his way through dark and murky water to catch his food. Now, Peppa is on a pretty healthy diet. On an average day, he fills up on about 11 kilos of fish. That's 2 big buckets full. But Peppa, what happens when that seafood runs out? Well, sadly, we are overfishing our oceans. Wild seals, just like Peppa, are finding it harder to get their next meal. Now, Peppa's going to come down to the edge of the pool, and we're going to look in the water and see if we can find any of those fish. Were there any fish down there? Oh! But Peppa, the real question is there something that we can all do about that? That's right, yes there is. Your choices do matter. The next time you're out there buying seafood, ask for MSC. The blue fish stick that you can see right here is a guarantee that you're buying seafood that comes from an industry that protects fish stocks, jobs, and the environment. So the next time you're out shopping, that's right, Peppa. Let's see that again. You can help seals like Peppa have a future, and at the same time you're making Peppa very happy. Are they making you happy? Very happy, Peppa. Well, you've done a great job, so let's wave goodbye. Find you some more of those fish. We're welcoming out to stage Rihanna with Diego.
Thanks, Jose. Thank you, Peppa. Didn't they do a great job?
Yeah.
Sharing that very important message. Now, this beautiful boy here is Diego. He is, of course, another one of our California sea lions, as you can tell. Him and Peppa are quite similar in size. Diego is weighing in around 180 kilos. He is just a juvenile, though. He's only 8 years old. And just like Peppa, he's a relocated seal. So he was born over in Europe and he came to Taronga as a 2-year-old. Now, one of the biggest differences between Peppa and Diego is the size of their crest. Now, you may have noticed Peppa has a little bump on the top of his head. Now, this bump gets bigger as these boys mature. So Diego will get much higher of a crest as he gets older. As you can see, it's just starting to pop up there. Now, part of caring for our seals does involve teaching them new things, and Diego won't do anything he doesn't want to do. Behaviour all takes time and trust to train. Now, we can teach our seals behaviours that are quite important, like husbandry behaviours that we train so that we can keep our animals healthy. We can do things like asking them to open their mouth for a health check. Teeth are looking really good there, buddy. Well done. But we can also teach the seals behaviours that are a lot more high energy and challenging. Now, Diego's going to show you something we call a high bow. What he's going to be doing today is jumping in the water and jumping back out to touch his nose on the buoy hanging in the centre. Now, it's a very big jump. He is going to need a little bit of help from you all. So on the count of 3, I need everyone in their loudest voices to yell, "Jump, Diego." Do you think it can help us out?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, he isn't going to make this jump from here. So, buddy, do you want to get a nice big run up?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, Diego is in the right spot. I'll count you all down. 1, 2, 3.
Jump, Diego!
Well, I thought you all did a great job. Diego's trying to tell us something though. That wasn't loud enough, was it, buddy?
Oh. He said no. So let's try that out again with even more energy. Jump, Diego, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jump, Diego!
Massive jump from Diego. A bit of a shout for our splash zone today. Well, we really appreciate you all joining us here today. Do stay in your seats though, as our seals and our keepers, we're going to come back out and say our final farewells. And just remember, your choices matter. Choose MSC. That's the one. That one there. Thanks, buddy. And you can all be champions for the wild. Bye for now.